Hello truckers and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in McCook, Nebraska, and it is not really a beautiful morning, but money-wise it is. We are just shy of 90,000, and I do believe that will allow us to be able to buy a grain trailer. Services, trailer purchases. Boy, it's been a moment since we actually bought a trailer. Grain hopper, yes, that's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and customize this bad boy. I say a bad boy. I did not get to be able to do a paint job, so we'll figure out something. I can either do grain hopper or grain belt. I'm going to prefer the grain hopper, I think. Let's see here. I think we want the 50-foot. I think spread axle looks pretty good, so we're going to go with that. Let's go to exterior kind of stuff. As for this, you know, more lights the better, so we'll add some lights to it. Rims and tires, I'm not going to get involved with too much. Do I want a chrome or a standard door? Right now I'm just going to leave it as a standard door and see what it looks like after, you know, maybe it'll be too much of one color, so maybe I will put a chrome door back there. We're going to go with the exclusive tail lights because I think those always look better. Mud flaps. $600 more. I'm gonna leave that there just in case. How we doing money wise? All right, we're only at 75,000, so we're looking pretty good right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and figure out a color. Do I want to match the truck? I think it'd be too much. If I go the express paint job, what else do we got here? What would look a little bit better? I think this orange here is the color of our truck. So we will do that. And then this color here will go maybe black. And maybe the middle. I don't know. Let's try, what does that yellow look like? You know, that's not too bad. Let's go back to this right here. What are we at for? 84,000. Okay, we're still in budget. This may push me over, though. If I go chrome there, that doesn't look too bad. Can I afford to go chrome back here as well? 88,980. I think that's what we're going with right there. That's what we're running. Gosh darn it. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Confirm. And, yep, purchase it. Where do you want to store the trailer? Oh, am I going to have to go... Ew, I couldn't remember if I have to go get it. Or can I just go grab it? You know, is it just going to appear in the truck? Makes sense that I would have to go grab it. Well, this kind of sucks a little bit. Well, I guess I'll put it in Denver garage. And I'll have to go get it. Okay. Let's exit out of here. Now, I want to make sure... Let's see. Company, trailer manager. I got to make sure that's set to private. And it should be, right? Make private? There we go. Now it's locked. So no one can grab that, so we can go grab it. All right, so now I guess I need a load to Denver. All right, well, let's see if is there anything going to Denver Freight Market? Go to here. Denver. It's not that far, so I might even get it on an external contract. Well, nothing there. All right, external contracts. What do we got here? What do we got out of McCook? Something, actually, if I just do a search, that'd be the smart thing to do. We do got a couple things going to Denver. Perfect. Which one's paying better? Well, this one right here. That's what's paying better. It's okay. So I will be there by about noonish. And then we got to get back into Nebraska. So it won't be this episode I'll be able to take grain. But, well, I should be able to take grain. But we won't see it load or unload. Because that's only going to happen in Nebraska. I hope we can take something out of Denver. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin this delivery. And let's see what happens here. Looks like a wonderful day, Cindy. But hopefully the weather will clear up. I just got to make sure my lights are on. I don't think the game updated anytime recently. No, it has not. So we're all set. I don't want to get a ticket first thing in the morning because we're down. Our money's down to 500. So yeah, that's not looking good for us right now. But as we know, things will improve. And if we happen to go too low, well, the bank will go ahead and grant us a couple days to get our money back. So I see more info coming out of the next 3 states, little by little. But no announcements as I'm recording this currently, and there's no announcements of for patch 1.51. Speed's only, what, 40 through here? 45. Okay. And we're going to be turning up here. Yeah, I probably should have... Well, it didn't matter because we didn't have the money before. I was like... Before I started recording, I'm like... What happens? I don't remember what happens when I buy the trailer. It's too bad they don't actually have trailer stores that you could drive up to, and buy it and take it like you could drive up to a dealership. And when you buy a truck, you can take it right off the dealership because you're there. Since we can only buy it and have it delivered to a garage of ours, I guess it's kind of good that we're not that far from... Oh, gate is closed. We're not that far from one of our garages. It works out. So I do believe this is where we dropped off our trailer at the end of the last episode. Oh, yep. And I almost made the same mistake. We can't go that way. This is where we got to go in. And can we see which way... I can't really tell which way the trailer's facing. Alright, yeah. So I figured it was going to be this way. And my track IR won't let me turn my head all the way. Let me adjust some things here. Why is my track IR... There we go, that's better. Take me a few minutes to turn around. Luckily, we're not in that much of a hurry. I'm not off to a good start, other than buying the trailer. And then I back into something. Wonderful start, Peanut. Wonderful start. The rain should have been... something telling me that was going to be a bad start. No, I knew it was a little bit off there. Alright, we're finally connected. Well, almost. Now we're connected. How much does this weigh? 46,000. Alright, so it weighs a little bit more than average. And yet, we'll be in Denver at noon. So we'll be able to turn and burn. And we will be coming back towards Nebraska. And it doesn't have, I mean, it can be an external contract, standard contract, probably not an external contract. Did I just turn the wrong way? I did. Okay, I think we're good. Still getting there before noon, so whichever way I turn. Oh man, I feel like I should start the whole episode over, but no. Brakes on a wet day. Someone must have a green light somewhere. And apparently not us for a while. So in about 3 or 4 hours from now, we do have our $6,012 loan payment. So we might be getting a letter from the bank or an email from the bank. A letter? Who sends letters anymore? But yeah, we'll get an email from the bank letting us know that our funds are a little short. It's only 25 through here. Can't afford a speeding ticket. Kind of sounds like the rain's letting up a little bit. Probably my imagination, though. Trying to think, when I came out of the company that we picked up the trailer at, and they wanted me to turn left, and I went right. I'm guessing they would have brought me out maybe at this intersection? Possibly? Oh no. I didn't catch it, but looks like there's a fender bender right in front of us. I hope they straighten that out before we get there. Someone's got to move sooner or later, right? Oh, it's going to happen. All right, I think they got it squared away. Now, what we're going to do is once we get to Denver, of course, we got to go after the delivery 2-hour garage. We can fuel up at our own garage, because all of our garages are large. And, well, I should say we'll fuel up if we got the money at the time, because we may not. That would be interesting if we don't have money to fuel up. Didn't think about that part either. But I should be good for the rest of the day anyways on fuel. I think we can go 2 days in this truck and not run out. Well, we'll be close. But yeah, we got to pick up the trailer, more importantly. I mean, we made about $15,000 overnight from our drivers doing their thing. And the previous day was a pretty good day for bringing in the money. So, yeah, we may not have many drivers finishing deliveries today, as the rain slowly lets up. Now let's go ahead and turn the wipers off. Yeah, someone did leave a comment as well. It's been about 4 days, but on how to search for a certain cargo, and I kind of forgot how to do that. Because usually we just get to a town, and I just scroll through, and I'm like, usually it's on the first 2 pages of what I accept because that pays the best. And it's like, yeah, we'll go to this location. We'll take that load. I'm not usually looking for a particular load. Now, in case you've never seen or done yourself, getting yourself your own trailer, we will be, it kind of selects the cargo that you can take once we have the trailer. So I'll have to wait and see when we get to Denver. Fingers crossed that I can grab something in that trailer in Denver. Maybe there's no company in Denver that has material that goes in a grain hopper. So we might be, well, we're not really bobtailing it because we have a trailer, but we may be driving with no cargo. But we gotta get the trailer. So now that we got ourselves a grain trailer, I don't want to say we're broke, but yeah, we are. I really don't know how much the company is actually worth with our 25 trucks and drivers and garages. Oh, good, we got some money there. I'll take anything. Yeah, so I mean, as the bank's concerned, we got $2,000, but the company's worth a lot more than that. But the one thing you don't want to be doing when you're this low on money is driving from one location to another without any cargo. Where are we going to Denver? We're going to FedEx. Now, that might be right at the airport. And I didn't even see tankers, pressure tankers. Yeah, I think we actually brought tankers to that company last episode. Not the same exact cargo. I think it was like two tankers, and this is like assorted tankers back there. And also there was a good comment, since I do mostly first-person driving, that when I start the episode, I should start outside the cab. When we finish the episode, I usually give you the view of outside the cab so you can kind of see the truck, but I should be doing it at the beginning of the episode as well so you can kind of see the truck. Because you don't get to see much of it. I always prefer driving first person in ATS. Oh, another driver just brought in a whole bunch of cash. We're fine now. We are fine. As long as I don't get fined, we are fine. Yeah, my track IR is actually acting up tonight, so I hope it doesn't affect us too much. I did 9th gear. How about 3rd gear there, Peanut? That might be a little bit better. I had a problem with my track IR, I don't know, a few months ago, and then it stopped. It seemed to be working fine. And now tonight I can see the indicator on the receiver. It keeps, when the light's green, it just tells me that it's reading my headset. When the light goes off, it can't see it, and it's flickering on and off. Right now it's off, but I don't know, it's working. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, someone did send me an email and tell me about a steering wheel they're trying out. I have gotten some possibilities of getting actually some free steering wheels, but of course I would have to do a video on said steering wheels. A couple of them were not looking the greatest, but that doesn't mean they don't work well. I have been thinking about maybe trying out a couple of them. But I do love my Logitech G27 steering wheel that I've had since 2015. I got it like about a month before ATS came out, which was February 16. To me, it feels like I just got it maybe a couple years ago, but yeah, we'll just say early 2016, and we're more than halfway through 24. And what I'm finding out is when games come out, you know, it's like, oh, set up the game with your G29 or the Thrustmaster or this steering wheel. The 27 does not show up on the list. But luckily, it still works. And I've been often thinking about possibly upgrading or... I mean, this steering wheel works fine and everything, but maybe I should try out a new steering wheel here or there. And I sure as heck wouldn't mind a free one, but I would have to make a video on it, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I would just have to hate to say that this wheel sucks. Yeah, but the reason why I brought the steering wheel is because my track IR, I got it at the same time as the steering wheel. So being 8 years, who knows if the cables are not getting a little wacky. Seems like there's always a problem with a cable on something, isn't there? You go use something, you plug it in, it starts acting funny, you start wiggling the cable and your PC says, oh, USB device not recognized. Oh, USB device recognized. It's like, oh, there's a problem with the cable. Well, thanks to our drivers who brought us in $9,000 early this morning. So we're not going to get no kind email from the bank telling us we're low on funds. And once I get paid, wow, we're almost getting paid $1,500 for this delivery. That's pretty good. Oh, might want to slow down though. Nope, train, don't stop. Or slow down. Don't know if it's ever happened to you, but it has happened to me to where same situation going through a railroad, and I was going at pretty high speeds, like not on a street, a state highway. So I was doing about maybe 65 or so, and just as I started approaching the railroad tracks, you hear that lovely sound of a train coming. I was like, do I go or what do I do? And I tried going on through, and as I got halfway through, the safe barrier came down, and it actually went right between my cab and my trailer. So the first thing that happened was I came to a direct stop. You know, from doing like 65 to 0. And then my cab got T-boned by the train. Yeah, we will get our trailer. We should be able to fuel up and do all that fun stuff now. And then hopefully we can turn and burn and go somewhere with a load of grain. But the main reason I'm getting the grain trailer, in case you haven't been following along the last few episodes, is currently in Nebraska, with your own grain trailer, we will be able to see the grain load into the trailer. And when patch 1.51 comes out, we'll also be able to see it unload when we deliver it. And that will happen... Oh, crap. Is it Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa will be the states that will do it in? Still can hear that train. Well, it's a good time to take a sip of a drink when you're not going anywhere. We're just trying to get out of Burlington. I can't remember Burlington. I think Burlington is Colorado. Kind of interested to see also how this trailer looks along with our truck. I-70, well, that should bring us right to Denver. Come on, dude. What are you hauling in the back of your trailer that you got to take it that easy around the corner? $176 to Denver. That's interesting because I got 142 miles to go. That does sound like I'm going to the airport. The airport is on the east side of Denver, which I thought was 25 miles east of Denver. But close enough. Yeah, so the next thing we'll be doing with our cash is buying a garage so we can keep on expanding because we are full. And recently, as we have seen, the money does seem to roll in rather quickly now, within reason, of course. With realistic economy, we do bring in money at a very good rate. It used to take us forever to save up just to be able to buy a truck and change trucks out. Of course, as we all know, the more trucks you get, the more drivers you get, the more money comes in, the more that your drivers level up, the more money they earn, the more money comes in. And our drivers are starting to do very well for themselves. And we've been kind of lucky hiring some drivers with pretty good skill levels. You know, the rating isn't a 0.8. It's, you know, they're like at 2s or 3s. Probably 2s more than likely. Yeah, it has been a little while since we hauled our own trailer. Was our last trailer the cistern trailer? The one that Paul is now driving? And before that, it was a reefer trailer. And then the first one we had was the low loader, because that was rather cheap. I feel like I may be forgetting a trailer. I'm going to have to double look now because I can't remember trailers. Alright, I don't want to make the same mistake as I did about 2 or 3 episodes ago. Green means go. Don't stop. Green doesn't mean come on in. Well, if we are going to the airport, we're still got to go into Denver because I got to get to the garage to get the trailer. I would prefer Nebraska, so that way next time we take a delivery, we'll get to see it load in, I hope. Just another 50 miles to get there. So, a rainy morning followed by buying a trailer to my terrible driving inside the yard to pick up the trailer to a nice, beautiful, it's a Monday apparently in game. A nice Monday, sun's out. According to our info screen, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I was going to say it probably always says 70, or is that... Because now it does say 71, now it says 70. I'm going to assume that's outside temperature. Can't be reading water temperature of the truck, because 70 degrees Fahrenheit... If it says 70 degrees Fahrenheit for water temp on the truck, I got a problem. Yeah, the engine's probably not running. So the temperature on the truck changes. That's interesting. I may have noticed that before, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if they can change the weather temperature? Couldn't they change the precipitation from rain to snow if they wanted to? Well, we're on Airport Boulevard, so I did say going to the airport. That's a turn only, and I don't want to turn only. We want to go straight ahead. Until I actually see the trailer with the truck, I'm not going to really know how I'm going to like the paint job too much. Might be too much orange. But I think the orange and the black with the yellow stripe, it may look pretty good. I'm not too sure. Oh, he's letting me in? Okay. I didn't really see I was probably too busy looking at the truck, but I didn't really see a yield sign for me coming up there. But I feel like there should be a yield sign there. Oh, I remember the days going to this airport. In real life, that is. Four-way stop. Whoa, why are we rolling backwards? Oh god, that car does not want to go. It was there before I was. And there might be a scenic picture up here, or a scenic view. No, that's a turning lane only. We're not turning there. Not turning here. Yeah, it's a viewpoint. Maybe we'll have a look at it when we come back out. Of course, we're not grabbing any trailers or anything. We gotta go grab our own. Somewhere just to the right is where we're bringing this. Okay, I'm not... The flag is right here somewhere. Oh, right there. Okay. Now I see ya. Don't like my my approach to this, but yeah, my trailer is not even angled anywhere close where I want it to be. Don't even see the back of it yet. There it is. Kind of missed at the bottom, but I did see Paul F., which is AKA Squirrel, which is AKA our driver with a cistern tanker. And I can see our money's up to 20,000, so that tanker does bring in good money. Now that's being put to use. Alright, park and brake, engine, decouple. So this morning we were down to about, what, 500? And now we're right back up to $20,000 in the bank account. We're just going to hit continue. We need to look at the world map. And where is our... That's our garage right there. Take us a half hour to get there. But we will stop and have a look at the viewpoint as we leave. I will say I don't remember the Bronco, the blue Bronco, out here. But then again, when I was going to the airport, I wasn't really going to the FedEx cargo area. Kind of cool if we get to actually see a plane take off. Welcome to Denver International Airport. Yeah, I don't remember that Bronco being there. Although it's been a few years since I've been to the airport. It's kind of empty. Maybe they'll load up the pressure tanker that we just delivered. All right. Let's go get ourselves our trailer, shall we? And we'll start breaking some rules here by speeding just a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to get there like right about 1 o'clock. So I'll leave about 4 hours on our watch for the rest of the day. So definitely would just like to get not external contract, but just regular freight. If we can accept something in Denver, that'd be great. And head back towards Nebraska. Won't get back there today, but it's got to make sure we get a load that they won't be expecting at least until Tuesday at noon. Let's just say that. Because it took us about 6 hours to go from McCook, which is on the western side of Nebraska, to Denver. So I won't get back to Nebraska today, that's for darn sure. Actually, looking back at it now, what I should have done when we were in... Was it Rawlins, Wyoming? Or were we in Sheridan? But when we were in Wyoming and I was said, well, let's get to Nebraska. Probably should have went to Denver. But I was not thinking, hey, when you purchase a trailer, it's got to go to a garage. You just can't purchase it and voila, it's on the truck. How fast is that car going? Speed limit is 65. We're doing... Looks like he's doing about 70, 71-ish. They know the 10% rule. Oh, you're brake checking me? Is that what you're doing? They weren't really brake checking me. The speed limit dropped down to 55. And our exit is coming up. Okay, we need to go straight across. If I remember, these are one-way streets. That's a little bit too much RPM. Oops, on the wrong side of the road. That's not... I thought that was just one way around, but no. That's a 2-lane road right there. And here we are at one of our headquarters. First thing we'll do, of course, is top off with some diesel fuel. $3.02 for diesel fuel at our own garage in Colorado. And this is a day and a half's worth of diesel that we're picking up. I do love this sound fixes mod where it adds all these little things. Alright, so now that we're actually back into the truck. Trailer manager. Do I actually have to drive into the garage? Make public, configure, sell, relocate, use. Could I have just clicked use on it when I was in Nebraska? I hope not. If I could have, I didn't see that before. But yeah. Alright, let's step outside here and have a look. Well, that orange is pretty close to the color of our truck. Now I kind of wish... I mean, I can customize the tires and such. But let's face it, when I bought the trailer, I couldn't afford to do it anyways because we were where I was broke. I do like the chrome back to it now. That looks pretty darn good. And the chrome front as well. Yeah, it just breaks it up a little bit. Well, sitting here looking at it in the sunlight, it does look pretty darn good. So I'm happy with that yellow stripe and the orange and the black combo. Yeah, well, at some point, if I drive this around quite a bit more, maybe I'll upgrade the rims on it. Well, I could actually do it today, but do I want it? Do I want to do it now? I got the money. I got the money. Company trailer manager. Yeah, so this is the 4th trailer that we have here. Configure. Oh, I got okay. So you got to visit a service station, just like you would with a truck, which makes sense. Okay, so jobs. Cargo market. That's what we got to do. Is there anything in Denver? Well, we do got some stuff in Denver. We got corn, cottonseed. All right, something going to Texas, Montana, and Kansas. We could go to Topeka, Kansas. Wow, that doesn't really pay well at all. $1.06 a mile. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. And it needs to go to the other side. 9 hours. That should be fine. And then maybe we'll find something up to Nebraska. We'll set that there. Let's hop back into the truck, shall we? At least we're not too far. Oh, but I hooked up to the trailer. It didn't turn off my lights, did it? No, it did not. Okay. Well, we got fuel, and we got our trailer. Just trying to get out of the garage without scuffing the trailer anywhere. And we'll just keep playing Ring Around the Rosie here, because we just came down through there. Just barely got around that car. I don't know if you saw it in the side mirror, but we just barely got around it. Who knows? Maybe wherever we end up today for a rest area, maybe it'll be a rest area that has a service station, and we can get the rims and all that looking good on the trailer as well. Don't think it matters which one I go to. Yeah, gotta get closer. And why two of them? I always feel like that one in the back is going to close before I get through. Alright, so where... There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Cargo market. That's what we're looking for. Take job. Cargo's ready to be loaded. Proceed to the loading area. Oh, the one thing I also just remembered. We're going to have to wait for them to... We're going to have to wait for them to load it up. Am I hitting my trailer back there? Well, that's not what you want. Now let's try to swing it a little bit wider in here. Not sure if I can get around that concrete barrier there. Alright, we're just going right here to load up. And I think it may take a half hour to an hour to load up. I am not doing really good at backing up today. Not at all. Turning engine off. Press the following key to load the cargo into your trailer. It was 1:21. Took about an hour. So, in theory, I could drive till 6 because I wasn't driving for that 1 hour. 46,000 pounds. Alright, third gear should be fine. Not ideal, but it should be fine. So we will drive until 6. And when we unload, I'm pretty sure it's going to take an hour as well. So we'll just have to start configuring that into our driving times. And we want to go straight. I don't know if there was a lane for straight. I just saw left and right. Just terrible driving today. I'm not going to blame it on anything other than just terrible driving. I'm not going to say the sun's in my eyes, anything like that. Wait, did I just go past my turn? Oh, man. I think there's a car coming. So, I'll have to drive around. I thought for sure I was turning here, but nope. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, and just as I come to a stop, the light turns green. It's all going south. I'm just making laps around this island, basically. I think I've done this before at this Denver garage where I missed that turn. At this point, I just want to get in the highway. Get on the highway and turn and burn here a little bit. Shoulder closed. I feel like that in real life as well. My right shoulder for the past little while has been giving me some issues. So I know exactly what it means by shoulders closed. It's out of commission. Alright, once I get into a little bit of a rhythm here, we'll have to look to see where we're going to be calling it an evening. So right now we got 3 hours. But we have our own grain trailer. Not getting paid well for the first trip, honestly. The money per mile kind of sucks. So I can only imagine what this trip would pay if I were using one of their trailers. I'm not really in a hurry. Speed limit being 65, we'll do 68, but now speed limit just jumped up to 75. So we will jump up our speed to about 75 as well. Alright, so we got about 2.5 hours left on our clock. Let's see what we got here. What does that do? 2 hours and 7 minutes. That is what we'll do. I'm not sure I want to take that road later on, but we're just going to worry about getting there today. So not too bad. We're actually going right back to Burlington. And that's where we were earlier today. So I do believe I saw a service center there also. So I think we'll roll in and we'll get some nice looking rims on the trailer to kind of match what's going on with the paint scheme. And we will rock this trailer for a little while, of course. Really getting it for patch 1.51. It's too bad I couldn't find just a regular cargo going to Nebraska. But hopefully next episode, if patch 1.51 isn't out by then, we will go to said Nebraska and watch the grain get loaded in. I mean, would it really take, if everything was set and ready to go, would it really take an hour to load that many potatoes into a trailer? I mean, I know we're not really at a farm where we loaded up in Denver. But I think when I get to Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa, we'll probably be picking up the grain at a farm. Oh, look at this with this GPS. The GPS wants me to get off the interstate, take the off-ramp, and then get right back on the interstate. I'm not falling for that. Of course. And what are we, like the third truck in line here? Need a push? Got 3 mile an hour rolling scaling that we're trying to do. Alright, should be taking the I-70 all the way to our rest area. Don't think I want the exit, so I need to start thinking about getting over. Got debris in the road there. That's not what you want. Taking me a second just to get up to speed here, though. We should be there rather shortly. Guessing somewhere between 5:30 and quarter of 6. Going to stay right in this lane here. It's always good to check your surroundings because you never know. One of these potatoes came from Idaho. Well, Burlington's right up ahead, so we should be there in a matter of a minute or so, I would think. Actually, I don't see a service station there. No, I do not. Or do I? Yeah, I think there is one there. Around the back here? Oh, I think I'm going around the wrong way like I always do. Over the curb, as one does. Alright, now I see it. We'll top off with fuel, I guess. We didn't go very far, but we're here. No, I didn't want to... Why did I hit decoupling? I'm not... I'm so used to... Man, this was... Yeah. This is me just being me, I guess. Yeah, my day's over, but you're not decoupling. Why is... Turn the parking brake off. Alright, gotta pull forward apparently. So I'm not getting the message. Of all things, I had to decouple right. There we go. Didn't really get a good angle at the fuel pump, but looks like I'm getting through. Alright, trailer customization. That's what I want to do. Alright, we need to go to here. Just look at the rims here. I really wish I could remember what I put on the truck for rims. We'll just go dynamic. And... I think that's what I did. Then if I go to here... Do I want to go with fancy rims? Star Chrome. All right, we'll go Star Chrome. Back to these lug nuts. And we'll do silver. Cap paintable. And we'll go with orange. So dynamic paint. Yes. Yes. Hopefully I'm doing the right setup here. Then I went with silver. Star Chrome. I think that's where we're at. So that's not too bad. It's under $4,000. We're getting that. All right. Do I need to service my truck? Repair all. Truck damage report is still at 3%. I think we're fine. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is come back in here and... because it always turns off all your lights. Alright, looks like I can park anywhere. I think I know where I want to actually park. But the way I've been backing up today, this could take me an hour. Feels terrible backing up today. There we go. Just terrible. But we know what's not terrible? Got $17,500 in the bank account after all that today. So, not too bad. And they got my parking spot at the end of a row, which is always nice. But yeah, as we scroll back, that trailer... and now with the rims on the trailer painted, that is looking pretty darn good. Actually, let's go into this zone right here where we can kind of... let's try to get a better look at this. Let's go over to here. It's looking kind of fancy. Yeah, so the reason why I went with the chrome on the rims instead of like black to go with it, because we got the chrome on the back and the front of the trailer. Maybe the sunlight's better over here. Well, it is getting kind of late in the day, so the sun is setting and making it look... I could actually back up a little bit further, but I think we're good. So on our way to Kansas, hopefully we can get to Nebraska next episode and actually see the grain loading. I wonder if it'll take an hour to load, an hour to unload these potatoes. Will it take an hour to load when I get to like Nebraska? We get to see it load in. I don't know. We'll find out at some point. But anyway, yeah, if you made it this far in the video, whew, I appreciate it. Yeah, but if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel and the video more than you know. Also lets me know that you enjoy seeing the content you saw here today. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so yet, might want to hit that subscribe button as well. But that is where we're going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.